Having a cookout stable of Old Forge, Pennsylvania, trained by Peter Foley with Jeff Fount. Number 2 is ABBEY Craig with the Sterling Brook Farms Incorporated in Sheltonville, Massachusetts, trained by Jim Artledge Jr., Dave Hawk. The 3 is Cherry Tree Luke, owned by Alan Kirchenbaum of Burbank, California, trained and driven by Smilin' Joe Adamski. Number 4 is Precious Iliad, owned by Barbara Schneider of Waynesville, Ohio, who also does the training. Bob Harper is up. The 5 is Lady Marino, owned by William Myers and Ron Taubert of Dayton, Ohio, trained and driven by Ron Taubert. Number 6 is Call for Joy, owned and trained by Jack Inagel of Jackson, Ohio. Justin Hall is up. The 7 is Bobber B, owned by Marcia Miller of Washington Courthouse, Ohio, trained by Jesse Bullen with Jim Daly. The 8 is Shops for Dresses, owned by Millard, Esty, Burns, and Fraser, that are of Ohio and Ontario, Canada, trained and driven by the Big T, Terry Tim Houghton. Number 9 is Contagious with the Bulliard Farm of Greenville, Ohio, trained and driven by Jeff Boyard, and scoring from off the second tier. Number 10, Pocket Full of Rye, owned by Noe of Blacklick, Ohio, and Simmons of Granville, Ohio, trained and driven by Jeff Collins, Ian Herselke. Field in motion. They're all fan trotting in, firing out of there, middle of the track. There goes the 4, Precious Iliad. Driving up from the outside, there is Contagious. Looking to drop in, racing in third. From the outside of that is Call for Joy. In there, racing in fourth is Lady Marino. Trotting in 5, that is ABBEY Craig. 6th and dropping in there, that is Shops for Dresses. 7th along the inside is College Park, goes off stride. 9th is Pocket Full of Ryan. 10th and trailing the field, that is Bobber B. As they trot towards the opening quarter on top of the field, leading the way here through the opening quarter, that is Contagious. 29 and 2/5. Along the inside, Precious Iliad trots in second. Off stride went the 6, Call for Joy, but as ABBEY Craig trots onto the front end tier, ABBEY Craig rolling into the wire with 5/8 of a mile remaining, and ABBEY Craig onto the front end. Contagious will yield for a garden spot, racing in 2. Precious Iliad trots in third. Gap at 2, trotting in fourth. Lady Marino trotting in 5 is Shops for Dresses, and in Shops for Dresses is wheel to the outside, trotting in 5. Pocket Full of Rye will follow the cover, second over the outside in 6. As they trip the half, they're halfway home in 1 minute and 3/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside, and ABBEY Craig with the lead here along the inside. Contagious is trotting in second. First over on the rim, trotting in third. That is Shops for Dresses. Along the inside in fourth is Precious Iliad. Second over the outside, trotting in 5. Pocket Full of Rye, and swung out 3 wide from 6. That is Bobber B. 7th on the inside, and Lady Marino to the outside in 8th. That is Cherry Tree Luke. 9th is College Park, and 10th and trailing the field, Call for Joy. 3/4 and 1:31 flat. They'll trot the final turn and head for home, and ABBEY Craig, the 3 to 5 punter's choice, leads it here by a widening 2.5, 3 lengths to the inside. Contagious is trying to go with her in second as they turn to the top of the stretch. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come, driving through Power Alley. ABBEY Craig with the lead. Contagious is going to take a shot at her, but as they drive within the final 16th, ABBEY Craig in front. Contagious to go second. Third of the mile was the 4, Precious Iliad. 4th is the 10, Pocket Full of Rye. The time of the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. ABBEY Craig in her first career victory. Trot timed in 2 minutes and 3/5 to establish a new lifetime mark. Here's the 2, ABBEY Craig, a 2-year-old bay filly by Muscles Yankee out of a Garland Bonita, she by Garland Lobel, with the Sterling Brook Farms Incorporated of Sheltonville, Massachusetts, trained by Jim Artledge Jr., nicely handled here this evening by winning driver Dave Hawk. First career victory, 2 minutes, 3/5, the 2, ABBEY Craig and Dave Hawk. 2-9-4-10 is now official. 2-9-4-10 is now official. $420, 2-9 exact, $23 even, 2-9-4 try, 85-20.